Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to start the proceedings of the technical sessions of the 38th Annual Conference of the Organization of Professional Associations of Sri Lanka. So this session, as you're aware, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have 5 technical sessions. All technical sessions will have 3 presentations, followed by the Q&A. So, before we start everything else, it's time for the customary lighting of the oil lamp. And I would like to call upon the following dignitaries to join with us to do the honors. President of the OPA, Attorney at Law, Mr. Sujeev Valal Dahanayaka, President-elect and the Chairman of the 38th Annual Conference and the 4th National Apex Awards Committee of the OPA, Mr. Jayanta Galheva, General Secretary of the OPA, Mr. Tisara De Silva, Honorary Treasurer of the OPA, Mr. Chandrasiri Kalupahana, Immediate Past President of the OPA, Mr. Sarath Gamage, Mr. V. Ramesh Kumar, Vice President and the Convener of the 38th Annual Conference Committee of the OPA, Professor Ajanta Dharmasiri, Senior Professor in Management, former Director, Postgraduate Institute of Management, representing the technical sessions, and Mr. D.N. Senviratna, Center Director of the OPA. Would like to call upon Professor H.D. Karunaratna as well to join the dignitaries in doing the honors in lighting this very special lamp. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain upstanding for the national anthem of Sri Lanka as we are ready to start the technical sessions of the 38th Annual Conference of the OPA.
Namo
Thank you very much, everyone. Please be seated. Welcoming all of you for the day two, where we have the technical sessions lineup of the 38th Annual Conference of the OPA. It gives me great pleasure to call upon the President of the OPA. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Sujivalal Dahanayaka, Attorney at Law.
Mr. Jayanta Gallaheva, President-elect and Chairman of the Annual Conference Organizing Committee, Mr. Tisera De Silva, General Secretary, Mr. Chansri Kalupahana, Treasurer, Mr. Sarath Gamage, Immediate Past President, Mr. V. Ramesh Kumar, Convener of the Annual Conference Organizing Committee, Past Presidents, Office Bearers, Members of the Executive Council and General Forum, members of the OPA member associations, distinguished speakers, sponsors, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome all of you to the technical sessions of the 38th Annual Conference of the Organization of Professional Associations of Sri Lanka. These sessions form the core of our conference. They enable us to fulfill its primary objectives, to generate actionable recommendations and constructive proposals for the government and other stakeholders. As such, today's program is a vital component of the conference and will play a significant role in helping us achieve its aims. The theme of this year's conference, Resilience and Outpace Redefined, Thriving and Adapting, highlights the importance of seizing opportunities, fostering adaptability, and thriving amidst adversity. The topic that we will explore today builds on this theme. They will help us develop actionable plans to build a prosperous, technologically advanced, and sustainable nation, which is the shared ambition of all Sri Lankans. We are privileged to have with us today some of the most respected experts in the country, alongside leaders from industry, academia, and the public sector. As session chairpersons and guest speakers, their vast knowledge and insights will enrich our discussions and guide our deliberations. I have no doubt that we will gain immensely from their perspectives. The outcomes of these sessions will be compiled into policy papers and proposals that will be presented to the relevant authorities and stakeholders. In this way, the impact of this conference will extend well beyond today, helping to inform and influence future policymakers. I am confident that the ideas, suggestions, and recommendations generated here will be innovative, practical, and impactful. As we mark the Golden Jubilee of the OPA, it is important to reflect on the progress we have made. Over the past 5 decades, the OPA has become voice of the professionals, a respected, impartial institution whose insights are valued by government and stakeholders alike. Our influence has grown significantly, especially in recent years. Today, the OPA is regularly invited to contribute to Parliament sectoral committees and national policymakers' body. Notably, we are now represented on the National Anti-Bribery Corruption Plan Steering Committee and the National Career Guidance Steering Committee. Therefore, I urge all of you to actively participate in today's proceedings. Let us work together to make today's session meaningful and impactful, helping to shape a more equitable, innovative, and resilient Sri Lanka. I wish you all a very productive, enriching, and insightful day at these technical sessions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the President of the Organization of Professional Associations of Sri Lanka, Mr. Sujivalal Dahanayake, and law welcoming all of you. Next, to give you all an introductory remark about today's proceedings, I would like to call upon President-elect and the Chairman of the 38th Annual Conference and the 4th National Apex Awards Committee of the OPA. Please welcome Mr. Jayantha Gallaheva.
Good morning to all of you. President OPA, Mr. Sujivalal Dahanayake, General Secretary, Mr. Thisara De Silva, Immediate Past President, Mrs. Sarat Gamage, Treasurer, Mr. Chandrasri Kalupahana, Chairman Session Planning Committee, Mr. Banu Jeratna, Vice President and Convener of the 38th Annual Conference, Mr. V. Ramesh Kumar, all EXCO and forum members, office bearers, members of the OPA, session chairmen, speakers, sponsors, all our distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome again all of you to the technical session of the 38th Annual Conference of OPA under the inspiring theme, Resilience and Outpace Redefine, Thriving and Adapting. Yesterday, we gathered here for a truly memorable inauguration ceremony, graced by eminent guest speakers and leaders. We had the privilege to hearing from our distinguished speakers who shared valuable perspectives on resilience, adaptability, and the professional role in nations building. The evening culminated in the National Apex Award ceremony, where we honored exceptional professionals who have demonstrated excellence, innovation, and unwavering dedication to their field, as well as the nation. It was a celebration not only of individual achievements, but of the collective spirit that drives Sri Lanka forward. Today, we run our focus to the technical sessions, the intellectual powerhouse of our conference. These sessions are designed to provide deep insights, foster debate, and inspire practical solutions to address some of the most important challenges and opportunities facing our nation. First session will explore unlocking Sri Lanka's potential, building a globally competitive economy. We will delve into how we can leverage our strategic location, strengthen our education and knowledge base, and enable effective public-private partnerships to accelerate the growth. Session 2 will focus on digital transformation and innovation in an age where technology reshapes every aspect of our lives. We will discuss digital infrastructure development, the role of digital inclusion in driving economic growth, and how Sri Lanka can position itself in the fast-evolving global technical arena. Third session brings attention to ESG and green economy initiatives. We will examine the transition to renewable energy, empowering communities through inclusive policies and the critical role of biodiversity conservation and sustainable tourism in our economic journey. In fourth session, we are planning to discuss creating a just society by fostering equity and inclusivity for economic growth. This includes discussions on international transparency and accountability, the empowerment of communities, and strengthening civic participation in upholding law and order. Finally, fifth session will take us into empowering SMEs for global market integration, with SMEs forming the backbone of our economy. This session will explore service innovation through smart technology, value-added product development, and ensuring strong support infrastructure and policy framework. Ladies and gentlemen, these discussions will not remain as ideas within these walls. They will inspire action, collaboration, and new pathways for progress. This diversity of expertise present here today is extraordinary, and I urge all of you to engage openly, share your insight, and connect with colleagues from across disciplines. This is more than just a conference. It is a meeting of minds, a convergence of experience and commitment to building a stronger, more resilient Sri Lanka. Let us embrace this opportunity to learn, inspire, and to drive forward together. Thank you very much, and I wish all of you to have a productive and enriching day ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jayanta Galaheva, President-elect and the Chairman of the 38th Annual Conference and the 4th National Apex Awards Committee of the OPA. To give you all further insights into the technical sessions, would like to call upon now the Chairman of the Session Planning Committee, Mr. Banu Vijayaratne, who is a senior banking and finance professional with over 4 decades of experience. A proud product of Royal College and University of Colombo, Mr. Vijayaratne holds a senior fellowship of the Institute of Bankers of Sri Lanka and the fellowship of the Institute of Chartered Professional Managers Sri Lanka. He also holds the membership of the Institute of Internal Auditors USA Sri Lankan chapter. Holds a master's degree in financial economics from the University of Colombo and master's degree in business administration from the University of Manipal. He is currently serving as the Chief Compliance Officer at the SDB Bank PLC and has previously held the key corporate level positions of the Chief Compliance Officer HNB PLC, Chief Internal Auditor, Group Head of Audit, Union Bank of Colombo PLC, Chief Risk Officer HNB Finance PLC, in addition to several other key positions held in the industry of banking and finance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Banu Vijayaratne.
Thank you, Dushan, for that nice introduction. Good morning to everybody. I warmly welcome once again all in the audience. Now we are going to start a conference. We have planned the theme of this conference after very careful deliberations: resilience and outpace, redefine, thriving and adapting. In crafting this, we have taken into consideration the vibrant economic landscapes that you experience in the country. If you had been here yesterday, the keynote address delivered by Dr. Arshan Surya Peruma, Secretary to the Treasury. He highlighted few things: economy from disaster to stability, then going beyond organic growth and creating confidence in the minds of investors, multilateral organizations, all in all, the general public, and also creating a just society. So these are the need of the day. We have taken into consideration all this and then very carefully designed this conference. It runs on 5 pillars. The 5 pillars are, as mentioned by the President-elect, unlocking Sri Lanka's potential, building a global competitive economy. The first one, and it will be moderated by Mr. Professor Ajantha Dharmasiri, Senior Professor in Management. It has 3 subtopics. Each session will carry 3 subtopics. So 3 presenters will talk on 3 subtopics relevant to the main topic. So after that, there will be a Q&A session moderated by the session chair. So the first one, going back, leveraging Sri Lanka's strategic location, is presented by Mr. Ravinath Ariyasinghe, former Foreign Secretary, Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. The second one, creating a global educational knowledge hub, will be delivered by Professor H.D. Karunaratne, former Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Chairman of the Governing Council of Institute of Policy Studies, University of Colombo. The third subtopic, enabling public-private partnership for economic growth, will be delivered by Dr. Nishan Dimel, Executive Director, Variety Research. Then we move on to the second session, digital transformation and innovation. So it will be moderated by Dr. Sunil D. Aberatne, Chairman, ICT Law Committee, and former Secretary to the Bar Association and Chairman, Law Asia. The 3 speakers under that, Mr. Sanjay Karunasena, Chief Technology Officer and Acting CEO, ICTA, Information Communication Technology Agency. The second subtopic will be presented by Ms. Sandra De Souza, Group Chief Customer Officer at Dialogue Asiata, and she's the Managing Director, Dialogue Business Services. Third one, Sri Lanka's global tech arena, opportunities, challenges, and road ahead, will be delivered by Dr. Dharmasri Kumaratunga, Chairman, Pay Media, Consultant, Public Policy, MasterCard. Then we move on to the third session, environmental social governance and green economy initiatives. This session will be moderated by Mr. Aravind Pereira, Managing Director, Royal Ceramics and Chairman, PABC. So it has 3, as mentioned before, 3 subtopics. First is renewable energy, transition and energy security, presented by Professor T.M. Vijayendra Jayalath Bandara, Chairman, Sustainable Energy Authority, and Professor, Department of Physics, University of Peradeniya. The second subtopic, sustainable agriculture and food security, will be presented by Professor Buddhi Marambe, Senior Professor, Department of Crop Science, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Peradeniya. The third one, biodiversity conservation and wildlife tourism development, will be presented by Mr. Chitra Jayathilaka, the Vice President, Cinnamon Nature Trails. Then we will have lunch, and post-lunch, we are having 2 sessions. The first one after lunch is going to be session 4, creation of a just society by fostering equity and inclusivity for economic growth, which will be moderated by Mr. Sanath Manatunga, Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Commercial Bank. We have 3 speakers there again. The first subtopic will be presented by Mr. Manil Jayasinghe, Independent Company Director, former Senior Partner, Ernst & Young. The second subtopic, empowering communities through inclusive policies and economic participation, will be presented by Mr. C.P.A. Karunathilaka, Director General, IBSL, and former Assistant Governor, CBSL, Central Bank. Third subtopic, promoting civic participation and upholding law and order, will be presented by Mr. Krishmal Varnasurya, Senior Attorney at Law. When we move on to the last session, technical session, session number 5, empowering SMEs for global market integration. Introduction to resource personnel. Session chairman of that is Professor Lakshman R. Vatavela. There are 3 subtopics here again: enhancing SME customer experience through smart technology, which will be presented by Ms. Avanti Colombo, Country Manager, Visa, Sri Lanka and Maldives. The second subtopic is developing value-added products and diversification, will be presented by Mr. Ravi Jayawardena, Group Chief Executive Officer, Melbourne Biscuits and Group of Companies. Third one, strengthening export support infrastructure and policy framework, will be presented by Mr. Atula R.F. Edirisinghe, Management Consultant, Export Market Development. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see the conference has been crafted, designed in a way that it would cover all important segments. So I request you to take the maximum benefit of it. And in this present, let me thank the President, OPA, Mr. Sujilal Dahanayaka, President-elect, Mr. Jayanta Galleheva, immediate past President, Mr. Sarath Gamage, General Secretary, Mr. Tisara De Silva, Treasurer, Chansiri Kalupahana, for giving the leadership and guidance in this. And I would welcome once again all past presidents, EXO members, General Forum members, our sponsors, invitees, and all the participants. So I wish you a very successful conference and believe that you would stay the whole day in order to get the maximum benefit. And end of the conference, we are going to do a policy paper which will be presented to the authorities for their actioning. Thank you very much.
Governments play a vital role at every level of society. Visa Government Solutions and its partners are working behind the scenes to help governments serve their constituents. Our solutions can help make disbursements more efficient, cost-effective, secure, and transparent, while providing greater choice and convenience for recipients. Visa Government Solutions and its partners can help the public sector take advantage of card-based and virtual payment solutions designed to streamline purchasing and financial management enhance visibility and control, and simplify reporting. Whether you want to increase efficiency by adopting digital payment solutions or explore ways to enhance your existing payment strategy and deliver more inclusive services, Visa Government Solutions is here to support you in transforming government payments.